Hundreds of men in uniform marched in silence, boots striking the ground in unison, weapons slung across their shoulders. A final salute to fallen fighters. This is eastern Baalbek of Lebanon, where hundreds of Hezbollah supporters and fighters gathered for a funeral procession of senior Hezbollah commander Hussein Yaghi and a number of other operatives. They were killed in Israeli strikes against Bekaa. Yaghi was the son of prominent Hezbollah official and one of its founders, Mohammed Yaghi, who died in 2023. Mohammed Yaghi was also a close aide to the late Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, who was killed in an Israeli airstrike in September 2024. The funeral became more than mourning. It became a message, a display of loyalty. Coffins were carried toward the Martyrs' Paradise Cemetery, escorted by rows of uniformed men. The procession turned into a powerful show of force. Men dressed in military fatigues led the march, moving in tight formation. The fighters marched shoulder to shoulder. Their presence was unmistakable and a chilling reminder to Israel. A reminder that Hezbollah is still alive and ready.
It is important to realize that this resistance will not end, nor will its role be undermined, as it is an everlasting, perpetual resistance, God willing. We hope that both the Lebanese people and government embrace this resistance against the Israeli enemy. This violation by the Israeli enemy is not accepted by anyone, as it is deplorable. He is definitely a landmark in the city of Baalbek and a prominent mujahid and a continuation of his father's footsteps. We know his father was one of the founders of this path, so we are talking about a young man who followed his father's lead and remained unwavering in various battlefields, primarily men of might battle. He left his mark just like many of the mujahideen. He proved to be an expert both in this battle and in handling the men of might battle and its aftermath.
The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, on Friday confirmed that its forces struck and eliminated several Hezbollah operatives across 3 different command centers in the Bekaa area, accusing them of planning attacks against Israel. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun strongly condemned the Israeli airstrikes on Sidon area and the towns of Bekaa, calling them a violation of Lebanon's sovereignty and a clear breach of international commitments. Lebanese media reported that at least 12 were killed and dozens were injured in the Israeli strikes. Israel has conducted several raids in Lebanon since the ceasefire agreement with Hezbollah came into effect on November 27, 2024. Israel claims its strikes targeted Hezbollah's infrastructure and operatives in Lebanon. Israeli military action risks testing a fragile U.S.-brokered ceasefire from 2024. That agreement, brokered by former U.S. President Joe Biden, aimed to end over a year of cross-border fire between Israel and the Iran-aligned group. Hezbollah started the attacks after Israel launched its offensive on Gaza, following a Hamas-led operation in southern Israel on 7 October 2023. Israel responded with regular strikes and shelling. Tensions escalated from a low-scale conflict to a full-scale war in September 2024. The existing truce reduced the attacks, but hasn't fully stopped them. Israel has accused Hezbollah of trying to rebuild and says its attacks are aimed at preventing the group's rearmament and exclusively target their members and infrastructure.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That has often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out data.
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
Strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.